Grandview, Texas, welcome to your bull teams only. We have got a treat in store for you here tonight, folks, as we've got some of the greatest bull riders matched up against some of the greatest bulls without question in this great country. Now, my name's Cody Wood. I come to you from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I'll be your co-pilot here tonight as we work our way through, working down to see who is going to take that major step into becoming closer to that gold buckle and a BTO bull riding champion as well as a stock contractor champion. Now, here with the BTO, folks, it is awfully special. So whether you're here for the music, a sponsor, or just a bull riding fan in general, we have got all of that in spades for you here tonight as we get ready to kick things off in a big way. Now, here with the bull teams only, like I said, we love to focus on one of the biggest parts of all of bull riding, and without question, those are the animal athletes. And when you talk about the animal athletes, they don't get to be those supreme athletes that you see on a Sunday in the PBR on accident. It takes the hard-working men and women and these contractors pouring in care and love into these animal athletes to get them to where they are. So right now, as we look to highlight some of the fantastic contractors across this great planet, that right here in the BTO, ladies and gentlemen, here are your contractors here tonight. Contractors like Hilliard Utilities, Lone Star Roofing, HW Bucking Bulls, Next Level, Cross 33 Cattle, Wyloh Bucking Bulls, Knapp Range, Mason Bucking Bulls, Show Me Rodeo and Wyloh Range, Wrangler Concrete, Miranda's Express, Blue Mint, Big Time Rodeo, Double F Range, Triple C Foreman, Five Heart Monster Bull, none other than Barnes PRCA Rodeo, and Dana White and Dennis Davis Bucking Bulls. Now, folks, we have got a few more that just stand above the rest when it comes to the BTO season. And right now is a fantastic opportunity to highlight one of the rising superstars here in the stock contractor world. So not only do you have young bull riders that are setting the stage on fire, you've got these young cowboys and cowgirls that are learning the process of caring for these animal athletes. So at just 7 years old, ladies and gentlemen, this is Knox Gene Johnson from Knox Gene Cattle Company. He was already making his mark as a young 7-year-old stock contractor, heading into 2nd grade, but learning this process and this skill set in a major way. How about it for the future of our sport and the bull business, Knox Gene Johnson. And now here, folks, when you're talking about the bull teams only, you're talking about big time paydays. From top to bottom, every single event, these contractors have got a lot on the line, not just points in the season, but big time paychecks. And when you look at the 2025 season, it is getting to be neck and neck between two outstanding superstar contractors. Folks, from right here, Grandview, Texas, sitting number 2 in the standings, this is Wyloh Range. And then sitting number 1. When you talk about the bull teams only and how it has rapidly become one of the fastest growing bull riding associations on the planet, this man, this woman, this group has made that possible by winning multiple events, becoming your 2024 BTO champion. Now it's represented by a 3-time NFR qualifier bull rider and a team right here with one of the greatest bull women on the planet without question, as she is pulling the trigger on each and every one of these events, and they continue to win big paycheck after big paycheck. Folks, how about it for Trey Kimsey's team, represented by Chelsea Taylor. When you come to a bull teams only event, from top to bottom, you're going to see the highest level of every aspect, from the bull riders to the contractors, including one of my favorite aspects of all of rodeo, and that is cowboy protection bullfighting. Our bullfighters here tonight are brought to you by R. Watson Boots. So if you're looking for a fantastic boot, there is no better place to go for great craftsmanship and dedication into the Western way of life than our Watson boots. But folks, without further ado, when you're talking about up-and-coming big-time athletes, cowboy protection bullfighters, there are two that are absolutely well on their way. Folks, this is Colt Carlisle and Ed Huffman as well. You're rounding it out with a National Finals Rodeo, PBR Finals Bullfighter. How about it right here for Bryce Redo, one of the best in the business right here in Grandview. Now, if you're watching a bull ride anytime, they might not get noticed every time, and that's a shame because they are awfully important to the safety of our bull riders, the safety of our animal athletes. And right now, we have held nothing back to one of the greatest cowboys on the planet, one of the greatest bull riders of all time, and he's a big-time roper as well. Folks, this is Louisiana's 1999 world champion bull rider, Mike White. One of the greatest things about the Bull Teams Only, not only do you have great bull riding and fantastic music and a big time party at every single event, but they take an opportunity to give back to their local community wherever that event may be. And right here, we are so thrilled and proud to be working with the Johnson County Cowboys 12 and under football team. Folks, right here in Johnson County, these boys are working their way to the Nationals in Chicago, Illinois, to represent the great state of Texas, and you've got a chance here tonight to enter for a 50-50 raffle. Folks, how about a big round of applause for Coach Bass, Tyler Buckley, Carson Bass, Nick Anderson, Braden Watkins, and Daniel Vitro. This is your Johnson County Cowboys, headed up by Coach Bass, a local veteran. Right here, what a great way to celebrate Memorial Day. How about it for the Cowboys? And like we talked about, not only is it Memorial Day weekend, but every single BTO, we like to make sure to are so grateful for all of our veterans, all of our first responders, and all of the sponsors that we work with represent that in one way or another. So Free Reign Coffee, co-founded by Cole Hauser, and a great opportunity here tonight to support one of our great sponsors here with Free Reign Coffee. Make sure to come on down, grab yourself a bag, and give a cup here with Free Reign Coffee. Now, folks, here tonight and this weekend, it might be one of the greatest weekends in our calendar year. But if I could ask you to please stand and remove cover, we want to make sure and pay attention and tribute to what this holiday truly means. So as we gather here tonight in celebration, let us take a moment to reflect on the true meaning of Memorial Day, a day to honor the brave men and women who gave their lives to our freedom. Even before we became a nation, patriots were willing to sacrifice everything for the dream of liberty. On July 4, 1776, our founding fathers stood up to tyranny, and many paid the ultimate price to begin this great American experiment. From the War of 1812 to the Alamo, from the Civil War, which took over 700,000 lives, including President Abraham Lincoln, to the world wars of the 20th century, brave Americans have continued to answer the call of duty. After the Civil War, folks, Memorial Day was established in 1868 to honor those who made that ultimate sacrifice and heal our great nation. So since then, we've seen countless acts of heroism from World War I and II to Korea to Vietnam to Desert Storm and the battles following 9/11. And in total, over 1 million American service members have given their lives for our country. 1 million families have been handed an folded American flag in place of their loved one. So as we celebrate our freedom tonight, let's remember their sacrifice. Let's honor their legacy. Because of them, we live in a country where freedom is real, where dreams are possible, and where hope still lights the way for millions around the world. God bless our fallen heroes. God bless their families, and God bless the United States of America. Grandview, who is proud to be an American here on a beautiful Saturday night in Texas. So now it is at this time that we'd like to bless this arena here tonight, and we look up to our Heavenly Father. Lord, as we come to you on an absolutely beautiful day here with our family and our friends, our bull riding family, our rodeo family, we are so grateful for the opportunities that you have given us to live this life that we so truly love. To be here with these animal athletes, to give us a chance to care for them and love on them, to be their best. So if you could look after each and every one of these animal athletes, all of these bull riding athletes, and anybody here in the crowd tonight, Lord, that might be going through that extra challenging time, may you put your hand down on them, help guide them in your word and in your Son. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now it is at that time that we look towards the 50 stars and 13 stripes and the greatest song this world has ever known, our national anthem. All right, Grandview, are you ready to buck some bulls here tonight with the bull teams only? We are set up for a fantastic bull riding here tonight, followed by some great music and a big-time party. We have got Curtis Grimes, Josh Ward that'll hit the stage immediately following. But before then, we have got to find our champion bull rider and bull team on the night. So as we look to get things started, we're going to head down here to the buck and shoots. We're going to start things off right here, I believe, in buck and shoot number 1. Looks like we're headed with the Wyloh Ranch buck and shoot. Now, throughout the BTO season, as you've watched this association grow over the last couple of years, you are watching some fantastic bull riders. You look at the champions that have won each and every one of these events, it is big time. And we're going to start that off right here as we go to Cimarron Rucker. This is the Knapp Ranch with the King Cobra Bucking Bull. Right now, Cimarron Rucker going to start things off for us here tonight on the King Cobra. Now Cimarron Rucker, Liberty Hill, Texas Cowboy. King Cobra from Knapp Ranch. So remember, folks, these contractors got 2 bulls apiece. We got 6 total judges here at the BTO to make sure that everything is in place, set up, and all dialed in correctly. Because every single one of these bulls, whether it's a qualified ride or not, are getting judged at the highest level, and a lot of money on the line for these contractors. So check that. We're going back to buck and shoot number 2. That's where we're going to go with Cimarron Rucker and the King Cobra from Knapp Ranch. Now here with Knapp Ranch. In 2024, Knapp Ranch finished number 14 in the bull team only standings. As we hear in the end of May, we still got some great events coming up in June, July, with the finals of the bull teams only culminating here this September. So just a handful of opportunities left. for these contractors and these bull riders to get those invaluable points on the BTO season. So as we get ready with Cimarron and King Cobra, a great opportunity for Knapp Ranch and Cimarron Rucker to make that big jump there in the 2025 leaderboard. Cimarron Rucker, Liberty Hill, Texas, 28-year-old bull rider. PBR man. From top to bottom, from every bull rider out, you're going to see some of the very best. Grandview, let's start this thing off the right way with a qualified ride. Kick out the lights, come around the corner, make a bull ride. Cimarron Rucker, it is go time. Keep riding, keep riding. Oh, Grandview, it was close. I got a thumbs up over here. Do we got a bull ride? I'm telling you what, if you go back to your replay, now watch Cimarron come around the corner away from his hand. One of the hardest moves in all of bull riding is exactly what he did just right there. The bull's going away from his hand, he's tucked into his hand. Look as he opens up and the inside foot shifts those hips back around there, and we have got, oh man, unfortunately it was right before that 8-second whistle. So it will be a no score for Cimarron. I hate to hear it because he put out all kinds of effort. But the bull score, remember the bull score, is going to be a 91.22 for King Cobra, but a no score for Cimarron Rucker. All right, let's go to the Wyloh Ranch buck and shoot as we go to Joao Oliveira. The buck and bull is Crimber from Miranda's Express. All right, Joao, it is time to get one on the board. One of the great things here with the bull teams only, you are guaranteed to see a number of fantastic bull rides. Now, Joao Oliveira has got a chance to get things rolling and do just that. We were just about there on our gunner. Let's get it done right here. Grandview, come on, Joao. Joao and Crimber from Miranda's Express is your buck and bull. With a name like Crimber, you got to imagine it has got some star power in him as well. White Possum named after the great bull rider Crimber. Joao Oliveira. And Crimber says, let me have it. Come on, Joao. Heads up now. Miranda's Express bringing some heat right there now. Crimber, your buck and bull, big, strong black bull out and around the left into Joao's hand. Keeps catching gears, going to get behind, going to be a no score for Joao. But a big time out right there and a fantastic buck and bull from Miranda's Express there with Crimber. And as the bull scores start to come on in, going to be an 88.15, 88.15 for Crimber, your buck and bull. We're going back to buck and shoot number 2. Folks, this is none other than Grayson Cole. Grayson Cole, your bull rider. Gucci Time, Cross 33 Cattle Company, your buck and bull. Grayson Cole has had himself a fantastic bull riding career. Has had some big time wins here in the PRCA as well as the PBR. Was just number 3 in San Angelo, Texas. Not too long ago, just about a month ago. He's sitting number 22 right now in the bull teams only standings. So as we get things set, squared away, the bull teams only buck and shoot number 2 is where we're at. Heads up, fire in the hole. We're spilling one real quick. Folks, big shout out, thank you to all of our great vendors and sponsors here tonight. I'm telling you, there is some fantastic apparel right over here from the Wyloh Ranch. So if you're looking, shirts, hats, or want some boots, make sure to come on over here to the Wyloh Ranch trailer. Outstanding products with the Wyloh Ranch. Old Crimber wanted to take an extra victory lap. I'm telling you what, this one has not missed many meals. A great example of the animal athletes that these bull riders are going head to head with. Miranda's Express got a good one right there in Crimber. But as we come back down now, the bull team's only buck and shoot Grayson Cole. Here with Gucci Time from Cross 33 Cattle. Now, Cross 33 cattle right here working their way up the standings. They were number 4 in Bowie, Texas. Number 2, your reserve champion, back here in Grandview earlier. Now, Gucci Time right here provided an 87-point bull ride with Murlio Henrique, as well as an 87.9 with world champion Dalen Swearingen. So right now, Grayson Cole has got himself a fantastic opportunity to go to that top spot, be our first qualified rider of the night, and set the pace for these bull riders. So right here, the Como, Texas, Grayson Cole, your Frontier Circuit bull riding champion, has made his way to the Lone Star State and making a big-time statement here in the bull riding world. Looking for big things right here. This is Grayson Cole and Gucci Time. Great out right there from Gucci Time. The Cross 33 Cattle Company bull was all there tonight, right there in the gate. Just a tad behind around the corner right there, and he's going to get Grayson Cole down, but going to be an 88.05. 88.05 is the score here for Gucci Time. A lot of these bull riders are going to have an opportunity to see a couple different times tonight, as they are intertwined, so great chance to come back and watch some of these great bull riders do it a second time. When you're talking about one of the hot up-and-coming bull riders here in the 2025 season, you go to Horbert, Oklahoma for the big man, Wyatt Rogers. Throughout the PBR season right now, he was number 2 in Perry, Georgia, number 3 in Oakland, California, number 2 in Memphis. Looking to be number 1 in Grandview, Wyatt Rogers. And Wyatt Rogers and Wally it out, Wyloh Bucking Bulls right there, the big brindle. Big Bronco face bucking bull right here is going to bring Wyatt Rogers down. A no score. Wally it out. He's going to win one here tonight. Going to be an 81.06. 81.06 is the score for the Wyloh Bucking Bull. Wally it out. Again, thank you so much to our Watson Boots, bringing us our bullfighters here tonight. One of the great partners here on the BTO season. Beautiful set of boots, great craftsmanship. Make sure to get on down, check out and buy yourself some R. Watson boots. Well, as the party rolls on, we're going to go now to Lane Nobles. Lane Nobles has got the bull from Harrison Cox, branded 022. All right, Lane Nobles, West Texas Cowboy. Right here has got himself for $120,000 won on the PBR alone as we go to the Hilliard Utilities bucket chute number 3. When you're talking about Harrison Cox, you're talking about one of the great bull team contractors in this country that has got all kinds of ability to bring the heat, bring exactly what it takes to hit on those scores. So Harrison Cox and bull 022, Lane Nobles, looking to be our first qualified ride on the night. I'm telling you what, Grandview, right now you're going to watch one of these guys knock one of these bulls out. That momentum is going to shift, and we're going to see a series of qualified rides here momentarily. Grandview, are you ready to party on a Saturday? I'm telling you, we got great bull riding, and we're going to move it on down to the big stage immediately following. Curtis Grimes, Josh Ward going to keep the party rolling here at the Wyloh Range. But before then, we got to crown ourselves a couple of champions, so let's get it rolling right here with Lane Nobles. Turn things up a notch right here. Bear down, make yourself a bull ride, Lane. Slides up on his rope. Just about there, getting him standing square. Lane Nobles, the bull branded 022 from Harrison Cox. There it is. There it is. Lane tapped off, making a great bull ride. And now we're going to put our 6 BTO judges to work. Fantastic bull ride right there. Lane Nobles was in complete control from the very beginning all the way through the bull ride. 022 from Harrison Cox. Out and around into his hand, tapped off when word go. Going to be an 86.3. 86.3 is the score. Check that. 79.5 is the rider score. 79.5 is the rider score. 86.3 is the bull score. Just right. So 79.5 going to set the pace here for Lane Nobles. So we're going to keep it moving. As we go down the line, we're going to go back to Cimarron Rucker. Now, we already watched Cimarron jump out, get one warmed up right at the very beginning. Just came down just before that 8-second whistle. So I would imagine he is fired up and ready to go. Cimarron Rucker has got himself the Fury from Nap Ranch. Fury and Cimarron Rucker. And Cimarron Rucker, the very first man out here tonight, if you remember, made one heck of a move to get back into the center of that bucking bull, but came down right about the 7-second mark. So Grandview, let's get behind him. He needs to get to that 8-second whistle. Make him 1 for 1 on the night. It was only about 5 minutes ago, and he was already nodding his head, looking to do it again on the Nap Ranch Bucking Bull Fury. Cimarron Rucker, Liberty Hill, Texas man. All right, Cimarron. Fury gonna kind of buck in that buck and shoot just a little bit. Looks like everything's still set right there. Bull teams only buck and shoots where we're at. All right, Grandview, we got a 79.5 point bull ride sitting at the top of the leaderboard right now in Lane Nobles. Cimarron Rucker looking to change things up in a big way right here, right now on the Fury from Nap Ranch. The bull team Nap. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go. Another fantastic bucking bull right there from Nap Ranch. Nap Ranch bringing the heat. Come back and a fall out into his hand. Just about had him tapped off. Looks like we're going to be a no score, unfortunately, for Cimarron Rucker. He tried both of those bulls here tonight, just coming up short on both of them. Going to be an 88.87. 88.87 here for Fury. So Nap Ranch looking awfully strong right now as they've got a couple of them right there towards the top. 88.07 here for Fury. Big shout out, your R. Watson Bullfighters, to your Cowboy Protection Bullfighters, doing a fantastic job right there, stepping right in between them. Allowed Cimarron to get away cleanly. You've got three of the very best in the world right here tonight, but we're going to go to the Wyloh Ranch Buck and Shoot. Vitor Losnacki, where's the whiskey from Next Level Bucking Bulls is where we're headed. Now, Vitor over the last 2 years has been one of the big-time dominating bull riders across the world. The 21-year-old is well on his way to being a superstar and already getting started, representing the New York Mavericks on the PBR. And at young 21 years of age has already won over $300,000 in the PBR alone. Finished number 12 in the bull teams only in 2024. And again, if he could just be 80 points or better here tonight, he'll go to the number 1 spot with the bull teams only in Grandview. Grandview, let's make some fireworks here tonight with one of the great bull riders on the planet here tonight. Is with the bull, where's the whiskey, Next Level Bucking Bulls. Vitor Losnacki, one of the great bull riders right here, has got the ability to dress one up. If he allows himself to get tapped off, there might not be anybody better when it comes to making the bull look good into his hand. Vitor Losnacki, Wyloh Ranch Bucking Bulls. Let's get it done right now, Grandview, come on. Big time bull right here. Where's the whiskey from Next Level? Big stout dude right here. Handful from Next Level Bucking Bulls. Got that horn stuck at the back of the buck and shoot. Now he's clear. Vitor Losnacki. Jump out, win you a paycheck. Here, the bull teams only. Come on, let's get it. Whoa. I'm telling you what now. Look at that animal athlete right there. Now that's a bucking bull, Grandview. Where's the whiskey from Next Level Bucking Bulls? Right in the gate as you go back to your Wyloh Ranch replay. Around to the left, he is gassing it and bucking. A no score for Vito Lesnacki, but a great bull out right here. Where's the whiskey? Next Level Bucking Bulls as the judges' scores come in. Where's the whiskey? Keep an eye on that one as you're seeing a big-time bucker from Next Level Bucking Bulls. Well, as we keep things moving here with the bull teams only, we have got ourselves one heck of a bull riding going on right now on the bull side. Bull riders, time to change it around, and we're going to do just that right here. We're taking things down to your number one bull rider in the bull teams only. This is none other than young Noah Lee, on the back of the Trey Kimsey Bucking Bull Midnight Tiger. Now, Noah Lee has made a huge statement in the bull teams only in the bull riding world. This young man right here has got all kinds of ability to be one of the next superstars on the PBR Tour. Just a few weeks ago in Longview, Texas, made one of the most technically sound, fantastic bull rides to jump out and be your winner of the BTO Longview. Come on, Noah. Get out over the front end. Take that power away from that big bad dude. Well, Grandview, Noah Lee's going to do it again. What do you say for your young superstar bull rider? Look how big this big black bull right here from Trey Kimsey, the Midnight Tiger. Getting out over the front end of that dude, taking the power away. Going to be an 83.9 bull score. 83.9 bull score and a 76.6 bull riding score here for Noah Lee. So going to put him in the number 2 spot. We're 79.5 from Lane Nobles, a 76.6 for Noah Lee. Look for Noah Lee. These last few events has not come down yet. Can he make it another perfect night here in Grandview? Well, we're going to go down to Vinicius Pinheiro. Vinicius Pinheiro has got the bull Redwood from 5 Heart Monster Bull Bucking Bulls. Grandview, at any given moment, you're going to watch one of these bull riders jump out and press 90. Possibly go over 90 points. I can promise you that. That is one thing you can be guaranteed here with the bull teams only, is you are going to watch some bull rides. So as we get set right here with Vinicius Pinheiro and Redwood from 5 Heart Monster Bull. Thank you to CB Finchers Western Wear. Make sure to get down, get all your Western apparel from CB Finchers. Vinicius Pinheiro looking to challenge that 79.5 point bull ride from Lane Nobles. Bull teams only buck and shoot is where we're at. All right, Vinny. Bear down. Oh, man. The young Brindle Bull kind of set him up, worked him out of there, and then really come around to the left. Whoa. Nice move. Bryce Rito, Ed Huffman. Rito. Bryce and Ed stepping around one. Going to be an 87.05, 87.05 for Redwood from 5 Heart and Monster Bull. Well, unfortunately, going to be a no score here for Vinicius Pinheiro. Grandview, we're going to need to turn things up a bit. We have got to get behind some of these bull riders now, get the momentum turned back our way. So let's do just that as we're going to go down now to Brennan Polito. Brennan has got the bull Sweet Thing from Blue Mint. Blue Mint Bucking Bulls down to buck and shoot number 3, your Hilliard Utilities buck and shoot. Thank you to Hilliard Utilities. Hilliard continues to be a great partner here with the bull teams only. Thank you to the great team with Hilliard Utilities. All right, Brennan. Brennan Polito. Sweet Thing from Blue Mint Bucking Bulls. Look at this. Get around there. What a cool dude right here. Another fantastic animal athlete. Brennan had him tapped off around to the right into his hand. But Sweet Thing had another thing in store for him coming back around to the left. Going to be 91 points for Sweet Thing. 91 is the score for the Blue Mint Bucking Bull Sweet Thing. Put him in the number 2 spot right now in the Bull standings. And a no score for Brennan. Filled him right over there. Brennan had a great seat around the corner. Sweet Thing going to come back around to the right. We're going to go down to the Pinergy Buck and Shoot. The Pinergy Buck and Shoot now is going to bring us Joao Lucas in the buckshot from Barnes PRCA Rodeo. When you're talking about contractors, Barnes Pro Rodeo is the standard. Over the last 75 years, this contractor has represented the rodeo world at the highest level. The 3rd generation here with Barnes Pro Rodeo. Fantastic bucking horses and some great bulls that you're about to see on full display right here with buckshot. Now, Joao Lucas, another fantastic bull rider for many, many years right now. Representing your 2024 champion right here. Number 3, number 19 in the standings right now. Joao Lucas, your 2024 BTO champion. He's already won over $400,000 in the PBR alone. The Nashville Stampeder. A part of the championship team in Nashville. Storm T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. So Joao Lucas looking to do the same thing and storm the Wyloh Ranch, Toro Town right here. Looking to be better. And a 79.5 point bull ride from Lane Nobles. What a matchup. Joao Lucas, one of the top bull riders of the last 5 to 10 years without question, against a great Barnes PRCA Rodeo bull they call Buckshot. 2 extremely successful competitors about to go head to head. Your 2024 BTO champion. Well, gonna jump in that chute a little bit. Gonna need to regroup. Kind of get things set. Come back, gonna have to have a good clean out. Some of these bucking bulls are awfully strong and rank right out of there. So we're gonna give them a moment, get things set and squared away. Folks, thank you so much to Pinnacle Banks, the official bank of the BTO. Thank you to Harmon Insurance. For any and all your insurance needs, make sure to reach out to the great folks at Harmon. Anywhere in the country, and they can help you. Harmon Insurance. All right, Grandview, we're just about there. Joao Henrique Lucas, the Barnes PRCA Rodeo Bull Buckshot. I got a feeling right here we're about to see fireworks and change things up in the leaderboard in a big way. Squatting on that inside leg. Need to get him standing just right. Give him just a moment. Gonna take the re-pull right here in the Pinergy Buck and Shoot. Grandview, do we have any Texas country fans in the house? Anybody ready for a big time concert right after this? Curtis Grimes, Josh Ward, great Texas country music. Fantastic place for a concert. And no better way to start things off than with a great bull riding with the bull teams only. Fantastic events. Remember to come back, join us in June as well. We'll be right back here ready to do it again. All right. Joao Lucas getting things set. He's got him standing square now. So Joao Henrique Lucas. Set, ready to go. Your BTO champion in 2024. Looking to do the same thing here tonight in Grandview. Now we got him set up. Gonna allow him to get that leg down in front of him. Now he's got him. Let's have it. Picks him up into his hand. Keep pumping, keep pumping. And Joao Henrique Lucas gonna jump out, make a bull ride now here on the Buckshot from Barnes Pro Rodeo. Now we'll take it down to the BTO judges, see what they have to say. A 92.7 is the bull score. 92.7, 86.4, 86.4. And Joao Lucas, your BTO champion in 2024, is now #1 in Grandview. Just right. Now we got an 86.4 from Joao, a 79.5 from Lane Nobles, and a 76.6 from Noah Lee. Things are heating up now as we're going to stay right down over here. Buck and shoot #3 is where we're going. Makate Tremel on the Humpty Dumpty from Trey Kimsey, Buck and Bulls. All right, Makate Tremel, come on. Whoa. Heads up, heads up. Look at the work of your R. Watson Cowboy Protection Bullfighters. You come back to this replay. Now watch as he comes back around to the right, loses that inside foot. Watch Bryce redo. You cannot get into a hang-up any faster than he times this out right here in a split second. Right on that handle. That is fantastic. Cowboy Protection bullfighting. Nicely done, fellas. What? A no score. Going to be a no score. Great bull right there from Trey Kimsey. Chelsea Taylor. Going to be an 88.09. 88.09 for Humpty Dumpty. Going to come back down now to the left-hand delivery buck and shoots. As we get things set and ready to go. Damaged Goods from D4 Cattle Company is your buck and bull. Vinicius Pinheiro is our bull rider. Now Vinicius, he just jumped down on one just a moment ago. Was not too long ago when he slid up, nodded his head, so he's ready to roll. Came down a little bit early. A big bad bull from Five Heart Monster Bulls. Now it is time to be matched up with D4 Cattle Company's Damaged Goods. All right, Vinny. Bull teams only buck and shoot is where we're at. Thank you to Texas Tires of Burleson. Representing your 8-second clock, Texas Tires of Burleson, one of the great partners here with the BTO. Thank you to Texas Tires. We got it. 86.4 at the top. Vinicius Pinheiro. Jump out, make a bull ride. Another fantastic job right there from your Cowboy Protection Bullfighters, your R. Watson Bullfighters. The Black Baldy's gonna gas it. Gonna bring Vinicius down early. Damaged Goods, D4 Cattle Company. Outstanding trip right there for a 90.66. 90.66 for the D4 Cattle Company Buck and Bull Damaged Goods. All right, now Grandview, it's time to turn it up a notch as we get ready. We're going to take things down to Sao Paulo, Brazil's Adriano Salgado. 27-year-old right here is on a heater right now. When you talk about the PBR elimination round just 2 weeks ago in the Cowtown Coliseum, right here, Adriano Salgado was one of those men to jump out, won some money there at the PBR finals. He's got the Boogie Knights from Triple C and Foreman here tonight. So Adriano Salgado, the Carolina Cowboy, who played a key role throughout their season this last year, winning the regular season, came up a little bit short in Las Vegas. But this man right here is that Carolina Cowboy to help them get to where they're at. Come on. Go on, Adriano. Grandview, you just watched a fantastic bull ride. Adriano Salgado, Boogie Knights from Triple C and Foreman. Big, strong bull out and around to the left. Every single jump got a little bit stronger, but Adriano Salgado was right there to go with him. How about a 92.5 for the bull score to go to the top spot in the bull score? 93. And your bull riding score going to be an 86.6. 86.6. So by 0.2 of a point, Adriano Salgado is now your new number one man, 86.6. All right, Grandview. We're bull riding on a Saturday night with the bull teams only. As we get ready now for Nate and Sarah, Boomtown from HW Bucking Bulls. HW Bucking Bulls brings us a good one right here with Boomtown. Nate and Sarah, our bull rider. 26-year-old cowboy. Made his way here to the States not too long ago. Was number 3 in Longview. Look at this. Go ahead. Get your foot down. Oh, man, the Kansas City Outlaw. Nate and Sarah right there in the gate. As you go to your Wyloh Ranch replay, you can't be any closer inside the buck and shoot than the Boomtown was right there, but watch his inside foot kind of float up on him. Right there, going to get his inside foot behind him, going to bring him down. But how about a 93.54 for the bull score for Boomtown? 93.54 for the HW Bucking Bull. Big time bull power here in Grandview, Texas with the great bull teams only. Now we're going to go over to Guilherme Valeres. Has got the switchblade from Show Me Rodeo and Wyloh Ranch. You go back to Thursday just a couple of days ago. This right here was your bull riding champion just 2 days ago in Cowtown. Now he's made his way to Grandview to do the very same thing. The Oklahoma Wildcatter. Set, ready to go. We got an 86.6 from Adriano Salgado. An 86.4 from Joao Lucas. Come on, Guilherme. And your Oklahoma Wildcatter. We're going to put on a clinic on how to ride one into your hand. How about a Guilherme Valeres? Going to be a 91.7 bull score for Switchblade. 91.7 for Switchblade and an 85 for Guilherme Valeres. 85 to put him in the number 3 spot. Now we're talking Grandview. Let's keep things rolling. We're starting to get the momentum back on our side on the bull riders' way. So we're going to go down now to Traveris TT Zeno. Now TT's got the Skunk Kitty from Dana White and Dennis Davis Bucking Bulls. One of the great partnerships in all of bull riding. Dana White, one of the great businessmen in all the world, putting his faith in the fantastic bull man and Dennis Davis. Help raise these great animal athletes. So you're going to see some big time bull power right here from Dennis Davis. Skunk Kitty. TT Zeno is your bull rider. An 86.6 at the top from Adriano Salgado. Dana White, Dennis Davis brings us the Skunk Kitty. Energy buck and shoot. All right, Travarius. Let's be 90. And the Brockle-faced bull from Dana White, Dennis Davis. Wanting to play rodeo now right here in the gate around to the right. Big, strong, good-looking dude right here. Your R. Watson Bullfighters did another fantastic job. Nicely done to our safety men. The young bull right there is hot, ready to buck, that's for sure. Nicely done, fellas. Well, Grandview, the party rolls on. Unfortunately, we're going to have a no score for TT. But another fantastic out right there on the bull side of things as we get ready to go on down now to Avantis Williams. The Mason Bucking Bull team has brought us a bull called Little Bit. Now, when you go back just a few weeks ago to Longview, Texas, where with the bull teams only, this bull rider right here, Avantis Williams, was 2 for 2 on the night. Both bull rides, he was an absolute control, showed out. You could tell that this young man has got himself a bright future. Looking for big things right here from Avantis on the Little Bit from Mason Bucking Bulls. Great opportunity for Avantis Williams to be better than an 86.6. Let's go number 1, buddy. Look at this. Drive that shoulder, get around the corner. Avantis Williams is going to make another fantastic bull ride. Heads up, heads up. I'm telling you what, that is 3 for 3 when you count Longview and this young man knocking one down and being in complete control. That bull come around into his hand, and from word go, Avantis was right there. How about it, Grandview? How loud can you get for your new leader? 87.8. 87.8 and a 94. 94.5 bull score. Just right. So 2 new leaders on the board. We've got Avantis Williams, an 87.8. And Little Bit from Mason Bucking Bulls just went to the top in the bull team. All right. This is getting good. Let's go to Wrangler Concrete and their bull, Joao G. Thing. Joao G. Thing is your Bucking Bull matched up with Davey Lima. Davey Lima finished number 11 and number 13 in the BTO in 2024. So he was awfully successful every single event on both of his trips to put him in the 11 and number 13 spot. Representing the New York Mavericks, working for Coach Cody Lostro. And now here in bull teams only in Grandview, looking to be better than an 87.8 that we just watched from young Avantis Williams. Davey Lima, Joao G. Thing from Wrangler Concrete. Well, Grandview, here we go. Davey Lima, another great opportunity. He's won over $250,000 in the PBR, looking to win some here tonight. We are tapped off. Davey Lima off on his feet. It don't get much better than that. Grandview, you watch another great bull ride. Davey Lima. Right here with the Joao G. Thing from Wrangler Concrete. The judges have got their work cut out for them as we're going to have more qualified rides. We're just getting started, Grandview, with the bull teams only. 85.3. 85.3 for Davey Lima. How about a 91.4? 91.4 is the bull score for Joao G. Thing in Wrangler Concrete. Nice work to our safety team. Got them gathered up. Want to take a victory lap, but we got a party to get to. I'm going to clear this arena and keep it moving. Grandview, there's your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard. Avantis Williams, an 87.8. Adriano Salgado, 87 even. Joan Enrique Lucas, 86.4. And now David Lima, an 85.3 in the top 4 right now. Here, and we're not even done with section number 1. On a beautiful Saturday night here in Grandview at a beautiful Wyloh Ranch, it is a fantastic opportunity for us to crack the 90 mark, so let's do that right here, right now. A great opportunity to do just that as we're going to go to Lone Star Roof and Bucking Bulls. The bull is Co-Wit. Flavio Zaveri is our bull rider. Now you have seen some of the greatest bull riders in the world already tonight, and this man right here is right there in the mix. You go back to the Unleash the Beast tour in Salt Lake City, Utah. Flavio Zaveri was your reserve champion at the highest level of bull riding. So right now, and he's matched up with Co-Wit from Lone Star Roofing, looking to be better than that top score of an 87.8 at Avantis Williams. This is a great chance for us to go 90 Grandview right here, right now, with none other than Flavio Zaveri. Hilliard's Utilities Buck and Shoot. Come on, Grandview, let's get it rolling right here. This guy right here has got the ability to get by the rank ones. There's a lot of guys that can ride a lot of bulls, but not every man out there can ride a 45-plus point bull. This guy right here has absolutely got the ability to do just that on any given Saturday night. Get out over the front end. Take the power away from those bulls. Let them pack you around. Come on, Flavio. Look at this. Look at this. Sit up, make a bull ride. Flavio Zaveri. All right, Flavio, you knew it was coming. Awfully tough to get on the ground. Going to be an 85.6 for Co-Wit. In the bull score, 93.6, apologize, 93.6, and an 86.4 for Flavio. So a 93.6 for Co-Wit and an 86.4 for Flavio. Well, judges going to have a slight adjustment in our orders. We're going to go down to 22 on your day sheet. How about as we go down to the bull teams only buck and shoot? Now this is going to bring us down here to Brady Randolph on the Flying Crazy from Wyloh Range. You want to talk about bull power. Right here, the Wyloh Ranch back in Longview jumped out, was your champions just a few weeks ago. Now Trey Kimsey Bulls with Chelsea Taylor sitting in that number 1 spot came in second. So you're starting to watch one heck of a race when you're talking about the bull team only standings here in 2025 on the contractor side of things. We've watched Trey Kimsey Bulls go twice now. This is our chance right here for the Wyloh Ranch and Flying Crazy to make a big time move on the 2025 season standings. But when you're talking about bull riders and you go to Stephenville, Texas, Brady Randolph is as good as it gets, the Texas Rattler. The PBR Finals qualifier just a year ago, and Brady Randolph closing in on $500,000 in winnings with the PBR. Currently sitting number 3 in the BTO standings. He was your reserve champion in Longview, as well as 4th place in Longview. So carrying that success over right here to Grandview here with the bull teams only. Folks, this has got 90 written all over it. Brady Randolph, Flying Crazy from Wyloh Ranch. Come on, come on, come on. How about it for your Texas Rattler? He's off on his feet and can hear you now, Grandview. Now you go to your Wyloh Ranch replay. Watch as this bull goes away from his hand, then back around to the right. That transaction and transition back around the other way is as good as it gets with an 86.9. 86.9. And a 93.5. 93.5 for the Wyloh Ranch Bucking Bull Flying Crazy. That is going to be one heck of a race to watch as you look to the Trey Kimsey Bucking Bulls and the Wyloh Ranch. A 93.5 for Flying Crazy. Wells, we're going to go to 23 now on your sheets, judges. Thiago Salgado is your bull rider. Alakazoo from Double F Ranch is your bucking bull. Thiago Salgado, 23-year-old bull rider. We've talked about it over and over again tonight and the ability and the talent of these bull riders of the bull teams only. And this one right here might be the epitome of one of the rising superstars in the bull riding world. Number 34 in the PBR, closing in on $500,000 won in his young career. Won money at both weekends at the PBR Finals, Thiago Salgado. Spur one down, look out. Grandview, Texas. How about it for none other Thiago Salgado? Just rode a bucker right here at the Wyloh Ranch. Great out right here, Alakazoo, Double F Ranch. Right there into his hand. Getting around the corner, Thiago Salgado just put on another clinic here tonight. How about 88.5 bull ride? A 95.1 bull score. So two new leaders here tonight, Thiago Salgado and Alakazoo, both go to the top of the leaderboard. Oh man, if you love bull riding, it don't get much better than this. I'm telling you what. So let's keep it rolling as we're going to go to Alex Cerquera. Check that, we're going. Here to 21 on your seat. Jerzen Avantes on the bump from Knox Gene Cattle. Folks, remember the young man that we brought out earlier to represent our stock contractors. Here it is right now, Knox Gene Cattle Company and Bump. Jerzen Arantes is our bull rider. Hilliard Utilities Buck and Shoot. Thank you to the great folks of Sign Solutions, the Axle Group, Free Reign Coffee. Just a few more of the great partners here with the Bull Teams Only. Free Reign Coffee Company, come on down here to the bar. There's a QR code to give you an opportunity to buy some of that great Free Reign coffee. Now remember, you buy a bag, you give a cup back to our military men and women. Fantastic cause and a fantastic product owned by none other than Cole Hauser. Thank you to Free Reign Coffee. All right, Jerzen Arantes, right here on the bump from Knox Gene Cattle. Come on, let's do it. And the bump gonna set him up, bring him down. Hop, skip, around the corner right now, gonna bring him down early. A no score here for Jerzen. And a 77.56, 77.56 for Bum. Well, we've got one more bull to go here in section number 1. And as we keep going down the line to another big-time bull rider. Right here when you're talking about Alex Cerquera. Just a couple of weekends ago in the redemption round at the Fort Worth Cowtown PBR Finals, he was number 6 on the night, night number 1, on the biggest stage in all of bull riding. The Florida Freedom Cowboy right here in Alex has got his sights set on a win here with the Bull Teams Only in Grandview. You talk about consistency and the ability to ride whatever is loaded up underneath them. Alex has got that in spades as we're getting ready for BET, Hilliard Utilities Bucking Bull. This is the bet, and Alex Akira. An 88.5, now sitting atop the leaderboard. We're closing in on 90 in the Florida Freedom Bull Rider. In bet from Hilliard Utilities. All right, Alex. You're going to watch another one of these bull rides. He gets tapped off around to the corner. We could be looking at a new leader on our final bull ride of section number 1. You want to talk about a cowboy now. A lot going on right there. Did not lose focus that entire time. Gonna be a re-ride option right here for Alex. But look at the focus. That bull's about to go down. He could have gone all the way down to his side. Alex Akira gonna keep his chin tucked, get through the storm, and then picks him up around the corner. That is all kinds of professionalism in the bull riding side of things in a big way. But gonna be a re-ride option, so we're gonna get a chance to see Alex come back and do it again. Gonna be a total of 40. I'm sure he'll be taking his re-ride. A lot of great bucking bulls to jump out there and win a check. But Alex Akira, I'm going to see him come back and do it again. All right, well, going to turn down the re-ride option. So right now, folks, that means Thiago Salgado with an 88.5 is winning the bull riding at the moment with Alakazoo from Double F Ranch. Sitting number 1 in the bull team. Thiago Salgado an 89.4, Avantis William 87.8, Adriano Salgado an 87, and Brady Randolph rounding out our top 4 in your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard. Well, folks, give us about 10 minutes. We're going to regroup. Give us a moment for you to grab a drink, turn things up a notch, because we're just getting started with a fantastic party at the Wyloh Range and the bull teams only. If I could get Thiago Salgado, as well as Double F Ranch to come down for a quick interview. Thiago and Double F Ranch come down for a quick interview. Bubba Story, if you could come down for an interview, please, in front of the buck and shoot.
You guys ready? Everybody, we're really excited to be here, and I thought I'd take a minute on our break to come down and talk to the leader, Diego Salgado. Hello. Come on up here so we can see you. 88.5, what a ride. Very good, very good. You came out of nowhere on that one. You're currently in the lead. What's been working for you tonight?
I try all the time high, and I expect all of them, like I expect me to good, like do my job, you know. So I work hard for this goal. He worked pretty good. I feel good, and yeah, I expect all of them.
Was that a bull you were excited about getting, or was there a challenge to that?
No, I like that bull. Yeah.
You like that bull, so he matched you up pretty good. And what are you thinking about going into the next round? Take that money home. What's in your game plan?
Well, I want to stay win, yeah. Like I have another bull, the guy, and I wouldn't do my job the best. So.
You're gonna do your job. We have no doubt you're gonna do that. We appreciate you. Good luck. Go get ready, and I'm gonna talk to your boss man over here. I'm with Bubba from the ranch here at Double F. And what planning went into picking your riders for today?
He's an outstanding bull. I mean, he's just honest. He bucks. He's a great bull. Thiago does a great setup. I think Thiago accepted riding for us.
Yeah, and then what did you go into thinking about the next round with him and the bull you chose for the next round?
He's another stout bull, just like that one. Probably has a little bit more to him. I think it fit Thiago very well. Just a good stout young bull. They just picked him up the other day from Josh Hilton. Cherry fishing. He's just a good outfit. It's going to be a good show.
And so, are there any other riders or bulls tonight that you kind of have your eye on, you're looking out for?
There's so many. Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Well, we're glad to have you here. And then I'm here with Roy and Sherry Fisher, and they're the owners of that bull, right? The bull that he just rode, Alakazoo, is that right? And so tell us what it means to you to have to be out here with BTO, because BTO does a little something different with bull riding, and they let the contractors match the riders with the bull. What does it mean to you to be out here and be a part of that?
And we're very happy for it, and we're for the rider and Bubba's story. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't have happened.
No, we're just blessed to be here.
We're happy to have you. Thank you so much for coming out and participating, and we'll see you at the finish line, I guess. All right. Thank you, guys. Back to you guys.
Well, Grandview, here's a great opportunity to win you something nice. The louder you get, our War Watson Cowboy Protection Bullfighters are going to be handing out some Wyloh Ranch, some BT only shirts, Bull Teams only shirts. Come on, Grandview, let them hear you. Nice catch. A good snag now. Now also remember, Grandview, this is a perfect opportunity to come down and support your Johnson County Cowboys. Our 12 and under football team's got the 50-50 raffle. Every $20 that 50-50 raffle, you also have a chance to get into the liquor raffle. The drawing will be done on June 1st. 6 different chances to win. Here with supporting your Johnson County Cowboys. All right, Grandview, we're just moments away from getting back to bull riding action here with section number 2 of your bull teams only. Right after the bull ride, we're going to hit the stage, starting things off with Curtis Grimes. Curtis Grimes, your 2019 Texas Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year, followed by the great Josh Ward and all the fantastic Texas country songs that he has got in store for us immediately following the bull riding. Folks, we're just moments away from section number 2. All right, Grandview, we're just about go time here with section number 2. When you go back to your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard, now Knapp Ranch here in the bull team. Knapp Ranch with a 180.09, 2 different great 90-plus point outs to be in the number 1 spot. But Double F Ranch came in strong at 95.10. Followed by Mason Bucking Bulls at 94.5. Lone Star Roofing rounding out the top 4. And then in the bull rider side of things, Thiago Salgado, number 34 ranked man in the PBR, jumped out at 89.4. Then young Avantis Williams going to do it again at 87.80. Adriano Salgado at 87 even. And the Texas Rattler Brady Randolph rounding out the top 4 with an 86.90. Well, Grandview, are you ready for some more bull riding here at the Wyloh Ranch? It has been lights out from top to bottom, so let's do that one more time. See if we can get over 90 here in the bull riding and a huge 95.10. The Double F Ranch Bucking Bull on a single out. It's currently sitting number 1 there with Alakazoo. All right, Grandview. What a fantastic night here with the bull teams only. We're going to go to buck and shoot number 2 is where we're going to get things started. Miranda Express Bucking Bull named Primo. And the bull rider, Joao Oliveira. Now, Primo throughout this 2025 BTO season has been an outstanding bucking bull. He bucked off Davey Lima back in Longview. So Joao Oliveira has got his hands full here tonight on the Miranda's Express Bucking Bull Primo. Grandview, let's kick this thing off just the way we finished off section number 1. We had a string of fantastic bull rides. Looking for more of the same right here, right now. The bull teams only. Showing you why it's one of the fastest growing bull riding Western sports associations on the planet. The great opportunity highlighting these fantastic contractors, bringing in some of the greatest bull riders in the world to provide these huge scores, and not just 1 or 2, but a whole boatload of them at every single one of these events. Joao Oliveira, Primo, Miranda's Express Bucking Bulls. Joao Oliveira and the bull team's only buck and shoot. Our first gunner right here in section number 2. And like I said, Primo had a big time out in Longview, Texas. So he has really got to bear down and get around the corner. Gonna re-pull here real quick. Great chance. Thank you to Texas Overhead Door. Thank you to the Wyloh Ranch. Wyloh Ranch Apparel right down over here. Some fantastic options. You don't leave tonight without getting yourself something nice from Wyloh Ranch. All right, Joao. The Primo from Miranda's Express Bucking Bulls. Squatting down in that buck and shoot right here. And Joel Oliveira, come on. And Primo, Miranda's Express, awfully strong. Watch around the corner. You could tell he got him right to his fingertips right there on that jump right there. Awfully tough to keep back up. And Joel Oliveira, going to be a no score, but going to be an 89.49 for Primo. 89.49 for Primo. Well, that'll take us back on over to our right-hand delivery buck and shoot as we're going to head to buck and shoot number 4, your Pinergy buck and shoot. This will take us down to the Como, Texas bull rider, Grayson Cole. Now Grayson came down early in the first section, but right now he's got the bulldozer from Cross 33 Cattle Company. This has got an opportunity now. Now, just in last April, Grayson Cole jumped out, was number 3 in Grand Forks, North Dakota's PBR. 3rd at the San Angelo Pro Rodeo. So he's coming off of a great month of April. This is a good chance right here with Grayson Cole and the bulldozer from Cross 33 Cattle. Now Cross 33, sitting number 24 in the BTO standings. They were number 4 in Bowie. They were your reserve champion here in Grandview earlier in the year. So Cross 33 Cattle got a lot on the line to make a big jump in that BTO standings. Grandview, this has got big time written all over it. I'm looking for a big time bull ride right here from Grayson Cole and the bulldozer from Cross 33. And bulldozer is rolling around the corner. What a great opportunity right here, though, to watch your R. Watson Boots Cowboy Protection Bullfighters. Watch Ed Huffman right here. Puts the brakes on them. I'm telling you what, they don't pay these guys enough, folks. How about a big round of applause? Ed Huffman, Colt Carlisle, Bryce Redo, your R. Watson Boots Bullfighters. That was a great job on a young caddy bull right here. Heads up, Randy. Now he's found the door. Well, a no score for Grayson Cole. Another great out here in the bull side of things. Bulldozer, Cross 33 Cattle. Well, we're going to stay right there. We're going to go to buck and shoot number 3 now. Your Hilliard Utilities buck and shoot. Wyatt Rogers, the Holbert, Oklahoma man, has got himself ticked from Wyloh Bucking Bulls. All right, Wyatt. Came down a little bit early in section number 1. But anytime you got a Wyloh Ranch bucking bull underneath you, you got a chance to go to the top of the leaderboard. This guy right here has had a great 2025 season. Let's do it here in Grandview. It's an F. Heads up, heads up. Wanted to come back. One more victory lap tick from Wyloh Ranch Bucking Bulls. Built dude right there. Gonna be an 87.56. 87.56 is the bull score for Tick, but a no score for Wyatt Rogers. You go back to section number 1. This next man was the first qualified ride on the board with a 79.5. Now Lane Nobles has now got the bull branded I-30 from Harrison Cox. So Lane Nobles already got a qualified ride on the board here tonight. You talking about consistency at its finest. This man embodies all of that and then some. The 34-year-old from West Texas. He's got himself a chance to go 2 for 2. Right now at the top of the bull riding standings, you got to be an 89.5 point out or better. So you got to be big time on a Saturday in Grandview to go number 1. But Lane Nobles right here, he has had a lot of experience under the bright lights and big opportunities. You go back to the 2022 season, this man right here was your Denver Shootout PBR champion at the Great National Western Stock Show in Denver, winning over $20,000 in one bull riding. So let's do the same thing here, Lane. Let's make it a 2 for 2 Saturday night here in the Bull Teams Only. Lane Nobles, West Texas, and the Bull I-30 from Harrison Cox. Here we go, Grandview, come on. Lane Nobles was our first qualified ride in section number 1. Let's do it again here in section number 2. All right, Lane says, let me have him. Pick him up around the corner. Go ahead, Lane. Yeah, now. Big, tall, bucking bull right here from Harrison Cox. I-30 was just about as wide as I-30 as Lane Nobles. Watch the focus coming out of there. Awfully close to the 90 on that buck and shoot. Getting out over the front end of that big bad dude, and I'm telling you what, great bull ride around the corner, and Lane Nobles is going to do it again. Going to be our first qualified ride of the section. 82 for the bull score for I-30 and a 76.6 for Lane Nobles, and he's going to go 2 for 2 on a Saturday here at the Bull Teams Only. Wyloh Ranch buck and shoot number 1. Brings us a bull riding sensation in Vitor Losnacki. Now Vitor's got Jeter from Next Level Bucking Bulls. I am looking for a huge outright here when you talk about bull riders. This man right here very seldomly will come down 2 times in a row. I would imagine he's going to be bringing the fight to Jeter right here. Next Level Bucking Bulls, though, brings us some heat every single time. So as we come down to the Wyloh Ranch buck and shoot. Vitor Losnacki, one of the great bull riders in all the world right now. He was number 12 in the BTO standings a year ago. Has already won over $300,000 in his PBR career. Your New York Maverick bull rider. Looking to be better than an 89.4. And go ahead of Thiago Salgado. That's it. Come on, Vitor. Oh, man. You want to talk about an animal athlete? There's one for you right there. Jeter from Next Level Bucking Bulls. Big, strong dude. Around the corner to the left. Now watch as he catches the gear as he's fading at the same time. Going to bring Vitor down early. Going to be a 90.47. 90.47 for Vitor Losnacki. But a great out from the Next Level Bucking Bull Jeter right there with a 90.47 bull score. How about we go down to the number 1 bull rider in the bull teams only? Right now, we're going to take it down to the Bryson, Texas, man. This is Noah Lee. Here in buck and shoot number 1, your Wyloh Ranch buck and shoots. Noah Lee has got Little Wayne from Trey Kimsey. So Noah Lee currently sitting number 1 on the bull rider side. Trey Kimsey, Chelsea Taylor sitting number 1 on the bull team side. So this is a chance now for big time. Then you go back to Longview, Texas. These two right here matched up for the winning ride in a huge bull ride. When he comes around the corner, good opportunity. He might come back around the other way. But when you're talking about bull riding superstars, Noah Lee is the future of this sport in a huge way. The son of the 2004 world champion and Mike Lee, and Noah Lee has got all of that in spades to go right down in his father's footsteps. Folks, that 89.4 is in serious danger right now with the number 1 contractor, the number 1 bull rider, Noah Lee, and Little Wayne from Trey Kimsey and Chelsea Taylor. Go on now. Go on, Noah. Oh. Awfully close. How about it for Colt Carlisle? Fantastic bull save right there from your R. Watson Boots bullfighter, Colt Carlisle. As you go back to your Wyloh Ranch replay, this time Little Wayne was gassing it. He was all there and then some around to the left. Going to be a 95.8 bull score for Little Wayne. But I believe it's going to come down a little early. I believe going to be down just a little bit early. And a no score for Noah Lee. That might have been, have to double check, that might have been one of the first times all season that Noah Lee's come down. But a great effort. We're going to take things down now to the 31-year-old Leonardo Lima. Come on, Leonardo. Frostbite, 5 Heart, Monster Bull. Come on. You cannot try one any harder than Leonardo did just there. Heads up, he's coming back. Big, strong dude right here. Frostbite from 5 Heart and Monster Bull. Leonardo Lima, I mean, gassing it, pumping around to the right, trying to stay right there. Going to come down a great out right here from Frostbite, 93.06. 93.06 for Frostbite and the 5 Heart Monster Bull. Well, Frostbite not quite ready to go back home. He knows that he just put on a big time out right there for a 93.06. Gonna give 5 Heart Monster Bull great opportunity on 2 outs. And nice work, fellas. He's out of there now. Folks, right there, Leonardo Lima was absolutely gassing it. Came down hard. Colt Carlisle right there to pick him up. But you go to your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard. Next Level Bucking Bulls has now jumped into the number 1 spot with a 180.19. 5 Heart Monster Bull now following that big time 93.06 has now jumped into the number 2 spot. So keep a close eye here on that Bull Team's leaderboard as this is getting awfully close. Look at that, 180.19, 180.11, 180.09. We're talking about 10 100ths of a point separating 1 through 3. And Trey Kimsey Bucking Bulls, your number 1 bull contractor out there in the number 4 spot. All right, Brennan Polito, Boom Shakalaka from Blue Mint. Now, Blue Mint had a great out on their first bull. So Brennan Polito on another fantastic bucking bull and a great chance to change things up not only in the leaderboard here in the bull riding side, but also on the bull teams. All right, Brendan. There it is, Grandview. He's tapped off. Stay with it. Come on, Brendan. And Brandon Polito gonna knock one down. Off on his feet. He's right in front of you now, Grandview. Let him hear you. Brandon Polito with a qualified ride. $91.3 out for Boom Shakalaka. Blue Mint have another good out. And an 84.9. Going to be an 84.9 for Brennan Polito. Well, Blue Mint going to have something to say about this tops here, the top of the standings here on the bull team side of things. All right, Joel Lucas. All hell is your bucking bull from none other than Barnes Pro Rodeo. Buck and shoot number 4, your Pinergy buck and shoot. Now, Joel Lucas, your 2024 BTO champion, as well as number 3. So absolutely dominated the BTO season in 2024. Now he jumped out, was in the top of the leaderboard there for a while in section number 1. Joel Lucas, without question, one of the great bull riders in all the world, the Florida Freedom Bull Rider. Looking for a big time out here in Grandview. Let's go 90 Grandview. We've knocked on the door a couple of times. Let's do it with all hell from Barnes Pro Rodeo and Joel Lucas. Joel Henrique Lucas. Moments away from big time bull riding. Joel Henrique Lucas, your 2024 BTO champion's gonna make it 2 for 2 on the night. What a great bull ride right here in the door, around to the right. The Barrett and Barnes Pro Rodeo bull going to be a 93.7. 93.7 bull score. 87.4. 87.4 for Joel Henrique Lucas. Going to put him in the number 3 spot right now on the night. He's off on his feet. Fantastic bull ride from your 2024 BTO champion, Joel Henrique Lucas. Trey Kimsey, Chelsea Taylor on the trigger. Here with Hokey Pokey. Makat Trammell is your bull rider. A lot on the line right here in the bull teams. Oh. Right, glad to see him come out of there unscathed. Big dude right there from Chelsea Taylor. Little ahead of him around the corner. Awfully empty inside of that well. Gonna bring him down early. And Chelsea Taylor, the big bad dude right here. Hokey Pokey gonna be an 85.68 bull score, 85.68. But a no score for Trammell. Well, we're going to stay in buck and shoot number 3. D4 Cattle Company brings us a bull they call Warlock. Rafael Henrique is our bull rider. Folks, make sure to come on down, support the 12 and under Johnson County Cowboys. The 50-50 raffle will be here just in a little while, so you can win tonight, but you got 6 more chances with the liquor raffle as well. The bar is still open. We're just getting warmed up as we're looking forward to hitting the big stage with Curtis Grimes and Josh Ward. But before then, we got to crown a champion. And a big shout out for all of you watching us live around the world on EQUUS TV. Over 4 million viewers on EQUUS TV from the East Coast of the United States to Western Europe, all enjoying some big-time bull riding action right here at the Bull Teams Only. Thank you to EQUUS TV for everybody tuning in here at the beautiful Wyloh Ranch in Grandview, Texas. Come on, Grandview, I know you know this song. Turn it up. Let's hear some of those beautiful voices out here sing it Texas style. Come on, Grandview, let's hear you. Yeah. Made for work. Come on, Raphael. Oh. Raphael Henrique. D4 Cattle Company's Warlock. This is a lot of power right here out of this buck and shoot, up and down, and I'm talking a load around the corner. A no score for Raphael Henrique. Going to be an 87.8 bull score for Warlock. Well, as we come back down to buck and shoot number 1, your Wyloh Ranch buck and shoot. You go back to section number 1, and one of the great bull rides of the section was this man right here, Adriano Salgado, with an 87-point bull ride. Now the Carolina Cowboy, Adriano Salgado, 27-year-old man right here, is coming off a heater now. Just in the PBR elimination weekend. Won himself over $7,000 in Cowtown at the PBR finals just 2 weeks ago. He was number 4 in Houston at the Unleash the Beast and one of the pivotal key members of the Carolina Cowboys. Adriano Salgado. He's got Never Forget from Triple C and Foreman. Triple C and Foreman. Another fantastic bucking bull right here. This is it. This could be one right here. Come on, Grandview. Get around there. Oh, Grandview, I'm telling you what. If you love bull riding, you should be fired up. Another outstanding bull ride from Adriano Salgado. He's going to go 2 for 2, but how about a 93.3 for Triple C and Foreman? And 88 points, unofficially the score for Adriano. 88 points to put him number 2. Big, strong out right there. You cannot ride one any stronger than Adriano did right there. Complete control. So let's keep this momentum going as we go to the H&W Buck and Bull. Whoa, has got Nate and Sarah climbing down on the back of him. Now Nate and Sarah. Another one of those great bull riders, the Kansas City Outlaw. Bull Teams Only buck and shoot. Folks, this could be one right here. You go back to section 1, Nate and Sarah was hot. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, this is bull riding at its best right there. Grandview, he's right there in front of the Kansas City Outlaw, Nate and Sarah. The young bull right here from HW Bucking Bulls continues to catch gears around the corner. Nate and Sarah continues to jump for jump right there with him. A 92.9 bull score. An 87.1 bull ride. Nate and Sarah's going to be right there in the mix. Check that. Going to be an 87.8. 87.8. So that'll put him in the number 3-4 spot. Nate and Sarah's just jumped right up there inside the payday area. Let's see if you can hold on, but we got a lot more great bull riders and bucking bulls to go. We're going to go to Show Me Rodeo. Wyloh Ranch Bull they call the Sauce. And you're talking about being hot right now. There might not be anybody hotter than the Oklahoma Wildcatter, Guilherme Valeris. Now, Guilherme, on Thursday night was the champion at the Stockyards at Cowtown. He was the Unleash the Beast champion in Sioux Falls back in 2023. Win over $40,000 on the weekend. So this man right here has got superstar potential right now on the back of the Sauce from Show Me Rodeo and Wyloh Ranch. Well, Grandview, we have got so many fantastic bull riders still yet to go, but you've got to maybe put a star next to this one right here for a great opportunity to be 90, be better than an 89.40, to go to the top. It's Guilherme Valeros. Oh, heads up, heads up. Man. We got ourselves a qualified ride, but how about it for Yar Watson Boots Cowboy Protection Bullfighters, Edward Huffman. Picking that bull up right off the bat. Bryce Redo, Colt Carlisle doing a fantastic job here tonight. And a qualified ride, 79.2 for Guilherme, 79.2. And an 87.7 for the Sauce from Show Me Rodeo, Wyloh Ranch. And we're headed out of the house now. Big dude right there, not quite ready to go home. Folks, right there, Mike White, your 1999 PRCA World Champion bull rider, gonna dally off and bring him home. Great job all the way around right there, top to bottom. Well, we're going to keep that theme rolling here in section number 2. We're going to get ready right now for the Dana White, Dennis Davis Bucking Bull they call Bandit. Travarius TT Zeno is your bull rider. Now the Bandit from Dennis Davis, one of the great bull men here, teamed up with UFC President Dana White, brings us the Bandit. All right, Travarius TT Zeno in the back of the Bandit. Thank you to CB Finchers Western Wear, Pinnacle Bank, Harmon Insurance, Hilliard Utilities, Texas Tires of Burleson, Sign Solutions, The Axle Group, Free Reign Coffee, Texas Overhead, just to name a few of the fantastic partners here at the Bull Teams Only. All right, Tavarius on the back of the Dana White Dennis Davis Bucking Bull they call the Bandit. Thiago Salgado in an 89.40 has been sitting number 1 for quite some time. And you go over to the Bull Team, Triple C and Foreman. Come on, TT. Look at this. Look at this. Hey now, Grandview, your Texas Tires Burleson clock saying 8 seconds. And Tavarius TT Zeno gonna be there for the 8-second whistle. Opens up, big time money chop right there. 91.6 for the Bandit, 85.2 for Tavarius. Nice match right there. Awfully smart bull. You could see TT got awfully comfortable. Squared away, opened up, big time money chop right there, and he's gonna come back around the other way. But Tavarius, big strong bull rider, not gonna be fooled. Gonna get to that 8-second whistle. Well, we're gonna do some more cowboying right here with our safety men, and Mike White gonna dally off, drag him home again. Nicely done, Mike White. Randy doing a great job here tonight as our safety men. Keeping the arena clear, our bulls safe, our riders safe, and then some. Well, that means we're going to take things down to another young rising superstar in the bull riding world. You're talking about Avantis Williams. The last 3 bulls he's been on here in the bull teams only, he has been lights out. So right now he's got Chandler's Dream, Mason Bucking Bulls. This is it, Avantis. Keep riding. Keep riding. I'm telling you what, that is athletic as it gets, Avantis Williams. Look at your Wyloh Ranch replay. This Brindle, big, strong dude around the corner to the right. Covering that front end, great job. Avantis Williams gonna be, how about a 94.7? 94.7 for the Mason Bucking Bull. 87.9. 87.9. And Avantis Williams is now sitting 3rd and 4th on the night. He's 2 for 2. Both qualified rides in the money at the moment. Well, going to keep it rolling on down to the Wrangler Concrete Step, that step Bucking Bull. Davey Lima is our bull rider. The Wyloh Ranch Bucket Shoot is where we're at. Now Davey came down just a little early in round 1. So when you go back, you want to talk about consistency, this guy right here is just that. So I would imagine right now we have got a high likelihood that he's going to jump out here, right now. Get around the corner, get tapped off, or we could be looking at 90 right here. Davey Lima. Step that step from Wrangler Concrete Bucking Bulls. Just about there. Davey Lima says, let me have them, boys, let's do it. They're gonna fall out right there into his hand. Picture perfect bull ride. Good looking Bucking Bull right here from Wrangler Concrete. Step that step. Davey Lima. Absolutely lights out from word go into his hand and making a great bull ride. How about a 93.1 for step that step? And an 87 point ride for Davey Lima. Grandview. We're continuing to work down the line. We're down to our 5 bull riders left on the night. 5 bull riders away from taking this party over to the stage. And here's Curtis Grimes and Josh Ward hit the stage. So come on. The party's just getting rolling, but right now the party's right here with 50 Cent, Lone Star Roof and Bucking Bulls. Baylor Reynolds is your bull rider. Baylor Raymond and 50 Cent from Lone Star Roofing. Thiago Salgado in an 89.4, still sitting number 1. Huge out back in section number 1. Baylor Raymond's got something to say about it on the 50 Cent from Lone Star Roofing. Baylor Raymond, let's get it done. Gonna regroup. Grandview, I'm telling you what, it is awesome to have you here tonight on a beautiful night here in May. We'll be right back here doing it again in June though, so make sure to come back and see us again. As one of the fastest growing bull riding associations in the world continues to get better each and every event. Here on the 2025 season, the Bull Teams Only is just getting warmed up, folks. There are big things in store. Great opportunities for these bull riders and a huge opportunity for these stock contractors to continue to grow and build on their herd and their animal athletes, as well as a great time and party here for all of our spectators. Thank you to the Bull Teams Only, Lone Star Roofing, 50 Cent, and Baylor Raymond. Whoa. Well. Ha-ha, I like it. On cue now. Come on, Grandview, where you at? Hands, come on. Let's hear you. Get behind Baylor Raymond. Touch. Well, going to be a no score for Baylor Raymond. That's a bucking dude right there, though, from Lone Star Roofing, 50 Cent. Young bull right there has got some juice now. About an 88-44 for 50 Cent. 88-44 for 50 Cent. Grandview, we've got 4 different opportunities to go 90. Here and change things up at the top of the leaderboard as we go down to Maheba from Knox Jean Cattle Company. Christian Oliveira, our bull rider. So there it is, your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard with 4 bulls left to go. Thiago Salgado, Adriano Salgado, and Avantis Williams for 2 of them, rounding out our top 4. Christian Oliveira has got the Maheba. Knox Jean Cattle. Knox Jean, the young superstar of the contractor world. Come on. And unfortunately, Chris Oliveira going to be blown out the back end. Strong bull right here from Knox Jean Cattle. Maheba just continues to get stronger every round for an 88-34 bull score. 88-34 bull score for Maheba. All right, Grandview. Folks, we had our 12 and under, our Johnson County Cowboys, and our 50-50 raffle. And your winner tonight is 852-316. So if you got a ticket here in the raffle, 852-316. Again, a fantastic opportunity here with the Bull Teams Only to support youth football, headed to Chicago to show the rest of the world that Texas football doesn't get any better. 852-316. You are the winner of the 50-50 raffle. Good luck in Chicago to our Johnson County Cowboys. Thank you to Coach Bass and the team for being here. 852-316. Please come on down to the booth and claim your prize. There they are. Nice. Perfect. Congratulations, guys. Well, Grandview, we've got 3 more bull riders to go. And I'm telling you what, you look at all 3 of these bull riders, and without question, they are 3 of the very best in the world. And right now, we're taking things. This here, Thiago Salgado, Bad Bob from Double F Ranch. Thiago Salgado, an 89.4 in section number 1 to be sitting number 1 for most of the evening up to this point. Huge out, huge bull ride. So right now as he gets things set and ready to go, this is Bad Bob from Double F Ranch. Now Double F Ranch also had a 95.1 bull score there at the end of the section. So now with their second out of the night, this is a great chance not only to go number 1 in the bull ride, but also number 1 on the bull team. Thiago Salgado, number 34 in the PBR, showing you why. This 23-year-old right now has already won over $500,000 in the PBR alone, over $10,000 just in the last week at the PBR elimination and redemption round. Come on, Thiago. Let's make it 2 for 2. Let's go 90 in Grandview. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, Thiago Salgado. We're doing it again, Grandview. Oh, heads up. Oh man, big time bucking bull. Make sure Brent, all right, took a shot right there at the back of the chute. Grandview. This is one of the greatest bull riders on the planet. He's right here in Grandview, Texas. How about it for Thiago Salgado? 87-point ride, 87. For Thiago, going to make it 2 for 2 on the night. Going to be an 86.4 for the Double F Ranch Bucking Bull. Well, Bad Bob. Awfully tough, tight right here in the corner. 2 to go. We're going to take things down now to Alex Sakara, Zapata, Hilliard's Utilities Bucking Bull. Now, we talked about how great these last 3 bull riders are. Alex Sakara was just number 6 on night number 1 of the redemption rounds of the PBR in Cowtown. That was less than 2 weeks ago. And now he's just come 40 miles south here to Grandview, Texas, to possibly go 90 and take this top spot away from Thiago Salgado. And he has got himself the Zapata from Hilliard's Utilities. Now Hilliard is sitting number 7 in those BTO standings. So with a chance right here on a big time night in Grandview, Hilliard's Utilities has got a big time chance to close the gap in those standings. Oh man. Alex Sakara right there, but Zapata. Hilliard Utilities just gets stronger and stronger. Gets him a little behind, brings him down. Now watch Edward Huffman. Your R. Watson Boots, Cowboy Protection Bullfighter right there. Johnny on the spot to take that bull away. Fantastic job here from our bullfighters here tonight. Great job, Edward Huffman. Well, Zapata, another great out right there for the Hilliard Utilities Bucking Bulls. Number 7 in the BTO standing, so that was a big time moment right there and how this 2025 season could play out. Grandview, then there was one more opportunity. One more chance as you go to your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard. Mason Bucking Bulls with a 197.2, the top, the bull teams. Followed up by Double F Ranch, 196.40. And you go to your riders leaderboard. Thiago Salgado, 89.4. Adriano Salgado, 88. Avantes Williams, 87.9 and an 87.8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Big time. Here are the bull teams only. Great job right here, Randy, Mike White, the bullfighters. Getting this arena clear. Old Zapata right here, not wanting to go home. Old Zapata going to put on the brakes right now. He is wanting to join the party. Head on over to see Josh Ward and Curtis Grimes with us. All right, Grandview. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go home, bull. Got it. Clear the arena. Well, with one more bull rider to go, on a fantastic night of bull riding once again with the bull teams only. We're going to take it down now to Stephenville, Texas, the 24-year-old Texas Rattler. Going to finish things off on the night. You go back to Longview, Texas just a few weeks ago. Brady Randolph was your reserve champion as well as number 4. So 2 different bull rides in one night in Longview. Showed out to prove that he was one of the greatest bull riders in the world, but one of the greatest of that night, no doubt. He has got Scruggs from Wyloh Ranch. So as Brady Randolph continues to work his way towards that number 1 spot on the BTO standings. Wyloh Ranch currently sitting number 2 in the bull team standings with a huge opportunity here tonight with a final bull out. Now Trey Kimsey bucking bulls with Chelsea Taylor has had a great night as well, but an opportunity has now risen right here for Wyloh Ranch to gain a little bit more ground on the 2025 season. So Grandview, our final bull rider of the night, the Texas Rattler Brady Randolph and Scruggs from Wyloh Ranch. All right, Brady. Looking to be cowboy about it. Let's make a bull ride right here, right now. Brady Randolph, Scruggs from Wyloh Ranch. Leaning on that inside leg, kind of balled up at the back of that box. Yeah, it's going to want to re-pull. Going to get him standing square. Sometimes they pull that bull rope and then that bull adjusts a little bit and your hand's not quite in the spot that it was a moment ago. So going to take things back, get it squared away right now. When you're talking about an 89.4 Thiago Salgado, you have got to have everything right if you're looking to be better than an 89.5 to go number 1. So Brady Randolph going to get things set and squared away. Folks, one bull rider away. I can see the band getting up on the stage now. We're going to head on down here in just a moment as Curtis Grimes is going to kick things off down at the big stage. Going to be followed up by Josh Ward. So when you're talking about Texas country, does not get much better than Curtis Grimes and Josh Ward. So make sure, grab yourself a drink right here at the bar, then head that direction right on down to the stage here in just a moment. But before we do that, Brady Randolph and Scruggs from Wyloh Ranch has got a statement to make here in Grandview. When you go to September in the BTO finals, we could be talking about this very bull ride, this very moment. that turned things around on the 2025 season when it comes to your leading bull rider and your leading bull team, Brady Randolph, Wyloh Ranch. Grandview, what a great way to finish things off. Brady Randolph is going to ride the Scruggs from Wyloh Ranch. Right here in the door, around to the right. Keeps gassing it, pumping. And watch Colt Carlisle basically get on top of Scruggs' head to make sure Brady Randolph gets on out of there. 88.6 for Brady Randolph. And another great bull right here for the Wyloh Ranch Bucking Bull Scrugg. We'll have your official standings here in just a moment. Grandview, what a fantastic night of bull riding it has been once again. My name is Cody Wood from Cheyenne, Wyoming. On behalf of the BTO team, it has been an honor and a privilege to be here with you tonight. Folks, your Pinnacle Bank leaderboards. When you're talking about the bull riders, Thiago Salgado with an 89.40 is going to be your champion in Grandview. Followed up now by Brady Randolph, going to finish the night with an 88.6. Adriano Salgado, an 88 even. Avantis Williams is going to do it again with 2 checks, an 87.9 and 87.8 to round out your top 5. Then on the bull team side of things on your Pinnacle Bank leaderboard, your champions here is going to be Mason Bucking Bulls with a huge 197.2. In second, Double F Ranch with a 196.40. In third, Wyloh Ranch with a 196.30, going to gain some ground in those standings. Triple C and Foreman, a 194.60. And Barrett and Barnes PRCA Rodeo, 194.40, going to round out our top 5. Folks, it has been a fantastic night of bull riding. Let's head on down to the big stage. It is time for Curtis Grimes and Josh Ward, brought to you by the Bull Teams Only. And if we could have our champions down in front of the bucking chutes. Thiago Salgado, Mason Bucking Bulls in front of the bucking chutes, please. Thiago Salgado, Mason Bucking Bulls. And your high point bull of the night going to be Skunk Kitty from Dana White, Dennis Davis, 88.3. That's your high point bull of the night. Skunk Kitty, Dana White, Dennis Davis. And we're going to take it down in front of the buck and shoots now for our awards presentation and our champions here in Grandview.
Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, grand champions right here at Diego Saldago. Now, tell me a little bit about tonight. You came in the second round and you killed it. How do you feel about that?
I show blessed to God, and I'm so happy. Yeah.
We're happy for you. You got a big check there. You got the boots from R. Watson, the coffee from Free Reign, which is Cole Hauser's coffee company, and the bell from the Buckles company, and a lot of good prizes to go home. What's your plan coming up next? Where are you at next?
Well, I can go to Kingston North, in Dakota, Montana. So I need to ride right there.
All right, so you're headed out to Montana for some big rides. Good luck there. Congratulations. And tonight's big bucking bull winner, Mr. Mason, Bucking Bulls. Love to have you. I didn't get you tonight on our interview, but I'm going to do that next time. So tell me about tonight. How'd that go? Who matched up with who? Were you pretty pleased with all the things that happened?
Yes, I did, and I want to give all the glory to God. I've really been praying hard and working at everything, and my bulls, I've been putting so much pressure on them and been going so much, and they were awesome today. And bull rider, stand up about him, he showed up his job and never complained, and especially to Chad Johnson. I mean, he does such a good job here at Wyloh and putting on these events everywhere we go. And he takes a lot of time, and his whole staff put a lot of effort in everything they do. And we're just blessed to have him do what he's doing.
Yeah, BTO puts on that event to let the contractors match up the bulls and the riders, which makes such a huge difference in the outcomes for you guys. So what is your strategy you use? Because I know a lot of people don't know the number of hours that go into strategizing, going over the bulls you have healthy, the bulls that are in matching up with what particular riders are available. How many hours do you think you spend doing that?
I try not to overthink it.
You just spend it and do it. Well, congratulations, and let's hold up that $50,000 check tonight. Congratulations. We know that you'll be back because nobody wants to pick up that kind of money. And so congratulations to you guys. And for everybody that's out there, join the concert. Josh Ward and Curtis Grimes, he's got some new music coming out, and it'll be releasing in August. You'll be able to hear some of those songs tonight, so you'll be the first. And again, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations, and good luck in Montana.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you guys. Good night.